Hi, I'm Kevin. Today I'm going to show you how to make piperade. What it is a mixture of colorful bell peppers and onion. I grew this onion in my garden. And garlic if you want it, salt, pepper, and thyme. It's a terrific condiment that freezes really well. And once you have it, you will definitely use it because it transforms everyday foods into haute cuisine. Now I'm using both red and white onions today. I grew these red onions in my garden last summer, so I have a lot of them in storage. And here's a white onion. I think it's a Spanish onion. And I removed the stem end and the root end. Going to peel it. Peeling onions can be a little bit tricky. It's not one of my favorite jobs. Even though I've been peeling onions for, I don't know, 40 years. Okay, and then just slice the onions. See this brown spot over here? It means the onion's kind of old. I'm going to remove that. And then cut the onion into half moons using a claw grip so you don't cut your fingers. And once you can no longer stand the onion upright, flip this part over and just cut it into thin strips. There. And as a rule of thumb, you will need 1 medium onion for every 4 bell peppers. I'm going to finish these onions off and then I'll come right back. Alright, for the peppers, I like to slice them down the walls, this way. This way the seeds stay in the middle. You won't have seeds flying all over the place. You can also guide the knife so that you don't cut much of the pith over here. The pith tends to be bitter. And then we're going to cut these into julienne strips. So what I do is first take a couple of the walls, cut them crosswise in half, and then make other cuts to produce fairly thin slices. Yeah, working this way takes very little time, very little effort too. Actually, you can make your julienne strips as long or as short as you like. There are no rules. Finishing this one off, and then I'll do the others and come back and we'll start cooking. Okay, here are 8 bell peppers and 2 onions, all chopped up and in a bowl. So let me move you over to the stove. I'm going to cook the piperade in my stainless steel skillet. And I hope I don't have to do it in batches. We'll see. Anyway, I have the skillet over medium heat right now. Add a glug of olive oil and swirl it. And then in go the peppers. Yeah, I think I can do the whole thing. Maybe not. Might have to do this in 2 batches. Yeah, I'll do 2 batches. Then I'm going to add About a half teaspoon of kosher salt. And some grinds of black pepper. And garlic. Do I want garlic? Yes, I think I will add garlic to this batch. 2 cloves or 2 teaspoons of garlic paste. That would be 2 minced cloves. Grab a spatula. You want to toss this so that everything is mixed and everything is coated with the olive oil. And you don't want the peppers and the onions to brown at all. So lower the heat if necessary. I'm lowering mine. And then you have to cover the skillet. We're going to let this cook, for 5 to 8 minutes, just until the peppers and the onions are tender crisp. We'll be back. Hey, I'm back already because someone forgot to add the dried thyme. About a teaspoon. Oh, this is very pretty to look at. Piperade is a very attractive condiment. On goes the lid, and we'll be back. And 6 minutes later, Piperade is ready, tender crisp. I have a gratin pan over here. I'm going to, I think I had my heat too high. You can see something scorched. Anyway, I'm going to let the Piperade cool to room temperature. Then I'm going to freeze it. Meanwhile, I'm going to do another batch over here. So olive oil, and remove this one little stray bell pepper. And swirl the pan. And in goes the Piperade. Just a mix. And add some salt, pepper, and this time I'll remember a teaspoon of thyme. I really should have mixed everything together. Let me move you a little closer. Oops. I should have mixed everything in the large bowl. That way I could have dispersed the onions and the peppers a little more evenly, but too late now. So this particular Piperade will be a little onion heavy, but that's okay. All right, we'll come back when I'm ready to put these in containers and freeze. Okay, let's have a look. Here's the Piperade. I stirred everything together so that the onions and peppers are evenly distributed. And then, when it's completely cool, I'm going to pack it into these PABA-free freezer tubs. And I'm going to put the Piperade on omelets, on chicken, on fish, on pasta, on scrambled eggs, you name it. So I hope you'll make your own batch of piperade and keep it in your freezer. Again, it's one of the most useful condiments in the world. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.